All right, so rainbowing God of Destruction Topo is something I've wanted to do for a little while now. He is a very good support type unit on both the Realm of Gods team as well as the Universal Survival Arc team. With the upcoming LR Goku and Frieza card, I thought now is the perfect time to rainbow God of Destruction Topo, because that LR Goku and Frieza is likely going to be the best unit in the game, and that unit will really shine with God of Destruction Topo around, giving them that massive 35% support buff that he gives to both attack and defense. So now that we went ahead and rainbowed God of Destruction Topo, let's go ahead and hop into an event and see like how well he'll look, you know, on the Universal Survival Arc team, on a Realm of Gods team. Let's see what we can cook up here with this badass right here. I also am still hoping for like a Dokkan Fest exclusive God of Destruction Topo or an LR God of Destruction Topo. I feel as though he is worthy of that kind of respect, either an LR or a Dokkan Fest exclusive. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and test out God of Destruction Topo on two different teams today. We're going to see him on the Universal Survival Arc team as well as the Realm of Gods team. I think on both of these teams, God of Destruction Topo is a very, very solid option and a very, very top tier option as well. Topo, with that 35% attack and defensive buff he's going to give, is going to make a lot of other units hit ridiculously hard and look really good. Now, I didn't bring LR Goku and Frieza on the Universal Survival Arc team right now, but God of Destruction Topo does share Rival Duo, Tournament of Power, and Fierce Battle with them, so he's not a bad linking partner, because Rival Duo, you know, that's something that's actually kind of difficult to get for them. Really only, you know, Android 17 is a main linking partner I would think of. And I'm sure, you know, Android 17 is a much harder card to get than God of Destruction Topo. Because God of Destruction Topo, he's just the awakening for the normal Topo card. And global players, by the way, too, I do believe that Topo... Ooh, okay, so we got Topo right off the bat in the first turn. So let's go ahead and see what kind of attacks that he's going to be dishing out right now. I don't think it matters if he's linked up. Oh, no, he does have Godly Power with Ultra Instinct Goku. So we'll keep Ultra Instinct Goku right there, and we'll see what sort of attacks that God of Destruction Topo is going to be dishing out right here. Now, again, Topo, I think, will be getting his Awakening on Global very soon. Okay, so 675,000 with Godly Power. Again, he is more of a support type unit. One thing with like showcasing this guy is it's not all about the attack numbers he puts up. It's about the attack numbers the units around him put up. I will want to, I think, get a... I do kind of want to have like Jiren, Topo, and Dispo, or at least near or around each other. Okay, so actually this will be perfect. We will have... let's see, the next phase is Physical Broly here. I'm actually going to attack... I want to attack just the Super Saiyan Broly for one turn, just to stall for one turn, and then on the last phase of the fight, we can have the Jiren, Topo, and Dispo rotation, the Pride Troopers, which will work really well. Only thing about God of Destruction Topo Awakening, again, I do think he's coming to Global next. He'll get his Awakening with Evolution Blue Vegeta, and he'll also get his Awakening with Jiren's Dokkan event. Specifically, Topo awakens with medals from the Evolution Blue Vegeta event, and then Jiren and Dispo, they awaken from Jiren's event. So, God of Destruction Topo, he is a tremendous good unit for Jiren, right? Like, he'll help Jiren get a lot of extra attacking power. The only negative is when he transforms from just normal Topo to God of Destruction Topo, he does lose the Hero of Justice link, which hurts his partnership with Jiren just a bit. Because, of course, Hero of Justice is a massive 25% attack link. So, you know, when Jiren no longer has that, that does hurt him quite a bit in terms of him, you know, being able to get his sort of maximum damage. But that's where, like, having Jiren linked up with Dispo comes into play, because Dispo is a pretty good linking partner with Jiren. He does have Hero of Justice as well as some other links. You could also be funny, I guess, and you could run both God of Destruction Topo and regular Topo on the same team as sort of a double support type, buff for whatever unit. Because normal Topo, he gives 30% attack. So you could have him plus the Hero of Justice Link, and then you could also have God of Destruction Topo around, making just a very nice sort of support type couple units for, like, I guess even a Pride Troopers team. Like that, I might actually consider keeping any Topos I pull in the future now, keeping him as an SSR, because of the fact you can run both of them. That normal Topo is an interesting support type unit, and like having that Hero of Justice Link, having both of them around, could be very, very crucial again when the Pride Troopers, I think, inevitably get a category, right? Like if the Ginyu Force members can get a category in a team, then I think for sure we could get a Pride Troopers category team also. Okay, so again, it's not important what Topo does on this rotation. Again, this is a showcase for Topo, but it's not all about specifically the damage Topo deals. What we want to see right here is what Jiren will do. This is basically Jiren's best rotation. In between Dispo and in between God of Destruction Topo, those two units will massively increase Jiren's maximum attack potential. So we'll be able to see right now what a Rainbow Jiren can do. 2.46 million. That is very high, and that's very good for Jiren to put up numbers like that, thanks to, again, Dispo having things like the Hero of Justice Link, and then God of Destruction Topo with that 35% attack and defense. That's pretty big. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Topo on the Realm of Gods team. Alright, so we're hopping into the Turles event here with the Realm of Gods team. Here's the squad I decided to go ahead and run it up with. The Realm of Gods team, I feel like, is the best spot for Tech Vegito Blue. So here we're going to actually probably get a very good look at how Tech Vegito Blue is going to look. Again, with God of Destruction Topo being able to come in and give him a nice little buff as well. The Realm of Gods team is, of course, a team that I think has taken massive leaps and bounds forward. Look at that. Tech Vegito Blue on the Realm of Gods team, he's sitting at a 1 million attack stat, and like that's before he even attacks once. Like all his attacks, all the attack raising he can do from just supering, the attack raising he does from just doing attacks, like Tech Vegito Blue on a Realm of Gods team, like he can really rapidly build it up quickly. And then, of course, he does have a few good linking partners. You know, like Blue Vegeta, I believe, does have Warrior Gods. I'm pretty sure Blue Vegeta has Warrior Gods. I actually want to check that out real quick if he does, because he'll be able to share quite a few links with Tech Vegito Blue. But specifically, I do want to see, like, how we can get God of Destruction Topo. Yeah, Blue Vegeta does have Warrior Gods, by the way. But how we can get God of Destruction Topo to make that Tech Vegito Blue look really, really good. Let me put LR Goku Black in the first slot, let him build up his passive a bit. I would also like the second UI Goku. I don't think I can get him a super attack. Maybe from the Tech Orbs? Nah. Alright, well, that's fine. Okay, so it is so funny, the God team now, the Realm of Gods team. Like, when that first came out, everyone was so excited because, you know, you'd have Vegito Blue in there, you got Rose Goku Black in there, Merge Zamasu, all of those units. But, you know, when UI Goku first came out, he didn't have his awakening, so we had, you know, a lesser leader skill. And on top of that, you know, a lot of those units were pretty old at that point. You know, AGL Rose Goku Black was a year old, Physical Vegito Blue was a year old, that was before LR Vegito Blue or Tech Vegito Blue. You know, so many units like that immediately started flooding after UI Goku came out, and now this team has just become monstrous. You know, Jiren was a unit who I was pretty surprised to see actually, you know, become on the Realm of Gods team, but it worked out very well for him. So, okay, let's go ahead and see what Tech Vegito Blue is going to be looking like sitting here now with God of Destruction Topo on rotation, giving him that massive attack buff, 1.9 million. That's his second super attack, and he's at 1.9 million. Oh, now we're up to 2.1 million. Very fair. This is why God of Destruction Topo is so good on the Realm of Gods team, because you have units like UI Goku, Blue Vegeta, and Tech Vegito Blue, who's up to 2.6 million, by the way, just absolutely disintegrating these fuckers. And here's the thing, Tech Vegito Blue can pretty easily get over on a flash with UI Goku on this team, too. The other teams that Vegito Blue is on, like, look at that, Tech Turles got instantly annihilated. He wasn't even close to being able to go to AGL Turles by eating the Fruit of the Tree of Might. That, honestly, that turn right there, I think that is the best indictment of how good God of Destruction Topo is. Again, as a support type unit, he sat there in that third slot, and Tech Vegito Blue and Blue Vegeta were able to kill Turles before he could transform or even get to God of Destruction Topo's turn. Because those two units right there get such a monster benefit from Topo because they attack multiple times. Vegito Blue will attack a minimum of twice. Vegeta Blue will attack a minimum of 3 times. So that's so many attacks you'll get in. Now, of course, they're not great linking up in terms of like key links right there. Like, I did get lucky that I got a few key links from the board, but y'all saw right there, like, yo, there's a reason people hype up Tech Vegito Blue as, you know, one of the best units in the game. That right there is exactly why. And God of Destruction Topo helped out a lot in showing exactly how strong and like just basically tough Tech Vegito Blue and them can be. So let's go ahead and take a look at our boy God of Destruction Topo here. Again, a very good unit, one I do not mind rainbowing. This is Power Beyond Justice and Evil, Topo God of Destruction. His leader skill is all types key to HP, attack, and defense 70%. So, wow, he has a very good leader skill. So he could be very good for Dokkan Battlefield. Like if you're going to use like a Super SCR team, I think this Topo could be very, very helpful there. That'll be good for Dokkan Battlefield for global players. His super attack is the Sphere of Destruction, which does supreme damage and raises allies' attack by 25% for 1 turn. His passive skill, Strength of Confidence, is attack and defense 35% for all allies, and all enemies' defense minus 50%. The enemy's defense part is not really a big deal, but that attack and defensive buff of 35% is very sizable. His links are Supreme Warrior, Tough as Nails, Shocking Speed, Rival Duo, Godly Power, Tournament of Power, and Fierce Battle. So of course he is helped a lot by the fact that he has Tournament of Power with several good top tier units on both the Realm of Gods team and the Universal Survival Arc team. Otherwise, looks as though he would fall into the same problem that a lot of the other, God of Destruction cards have, like Beerus and Champa in the game, in that they don't really have key links, which does hurt them a lot. Topo's 12 key multiplier is 145%, which is very good for a unit who is not a Dokkan Fest exclusive or an LR, so that's pretty good. And then, of course, he's got the 2 category teams, which we showed him off on both today. The Universal Survival Arc team, as well as the Realm of Gods team. So, God of Destruction Topo is a very good unit. When he comes to global, you guys are going to be very happy you pulled all these normal Topos, throughout the last several months. He is worth it on both teams. He's worth it on any team he could be. Topo is a badass. I'm glad we got this card. Thanks, y'all, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.